y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push the post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So let me just tell you guys that I have absolutely so much good news to share with you guys in this video. Some things that are going to be coming to pass real soon in the near future. Some things that are slowly but surely getting into the works or whatever, but it's definitely all good news today. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, I definitely wanted to go ahead and give a shout out to Ana Luisa for partnering with me in this portion of today's video. So on that note, you guys, I also wanted to say with happiness in my heart that I was offered the position of being a brand ambassador for Ana Luisa. So that means that you guys can look forward to seeing a lot more content with Ana Luisa jewelry pieces in it. Okay, on that note, you guys, I want you guys to check out their website. Okay, right now they are currently having a 20% sale site wide. It doesn't get any better than that, and it's super easy to browse their website. It's super easy to find pieces for every member of your family, not just the women in your life but the men in your life. I have seen some men's pieces on there as well as the children. Now y'all know I got 6 babies and they were gracious enough to gift me 4 pieces of jewelry, and I love them all. Okay, there's nothing but great things that can be said about these pieces. Okay, now the pieces that I chose this time around, obviously I chose with my children in mind. I have 5 girls and I really wanted them to get a feel for wearing jewelry and being responsible, you know, that kind of a thing. Okay, this bracelet that I chose is really durable, it's really light, it's not tight. There's room for my daughter to grow. She has a small wrist anyway, but she absolutely fell in love with this piece and I just couldn't deny giving it to her. The earrings with the moon emblem on one side and the star on the other side is kind of a spiritual thing for us in this household. Those who know. But anyways, I decided to gift those to my youngest daughter. All in all, you guys, what I have to say about these jewelry pieces is that they are extremely durable. These earrings that I am currently wearing right now are actually by Ana Luisa as well. I have been wearing them faithfully pretty much all the time. If you guys have been watching my videos, then you know you see me with these hoops pretty much all the time. I shower in them. They have not tarnished. Nothing has changed. That's how great these pieces are. Okay, extremely durable, extremely great quality. Okay, and they're not going to change colors on you. I highly suggest that you guys check out their website. You guys, like I said, it's really easy. All you got to do is type in Ana Luisa in your search engine, or just go to www.analuisa.com to find some jewelry for you and your friends and family today. Again, they are having a 20% off site wide. Okay, and I don't want you guys to miss out on that. What I want to say is I am super excited again to be a part of the Ana Luisa family. Okay, I want to give them a shout out for partnering with me in this portion of today's video. All right, so jumping into the good news, y'all. Not that wasn't good news, because it was fabulous, and I'm really serious about that. Y'all know I'm not gonna bring y'all nothing if I ain't feeling it. Okay, you know how I am, and I am definitely feeling me some Ana Luisa. Okay, seriously. But anyways, moving on from that. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about, hold on, did I erase it? I hope I didn't. Let me head on over to the news site, give y'all this information. Okay, let's start off with this minimum wage. So the minimum wage will be rising starting July 1st in Los Angeles County. This was actually released yesterday. I'm not exactly sure when this video is going to come out, but it is currently Thursday night. I am recording this video, so I don't know when y'all gonna see this video, but it's Thursday night, all right? According to the Los Angeles County Department of Business and Consumer Affairs, the minimum wage in the unincorporated regions of Los Angeles County will rise to $15.96 per hour starting July 1st, a 6.4% increase from the existing $15 an hour minimum wage. Okay, and then there's a little bit of jargon here, there's a little bit of conversation here, so we're gonna get into that. A healthy local economy means support for both labor and industry. This wage adjustment is in line with the spirit of the ordinance to ensure that wages keep pace with inflation and support a stable workforce. We will ensure that workers in the unincorporated LA County are protected and aware of the updated minimum wage, and we will work with our sister departments to support employers that may need assistance with information, compliance, and access to resources. This is coming from Rafael Carbajal, Director of Department of Consumer and Business Affairs, stated in a statement as reported by CBS LA. All right, so I think that's good news. Now, we've talked about the minimum wage going up. We've talked about the inflation costs going going up. And we know that the more money that they give us means that the more prices are going to increase. We've spoken about that. The reality is, and it's unfortunate, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but the reality is that if you are not making, this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but in order for you to live comfortably, I would say that you need to be making between $50,000 to $60,000 a year, okay, just to be making ends meet. And I don't even know if you can consider that comfortable middle wage, how do you say it? Middle class earners living. I don't know, you guys. Y'all have to let me know. Let me know what you think about that. But nonetheless, I still think that it's great news that the minimum wage is rising. Okay, so there's some good news there. There's good news there. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, which is supposed to come out sometime later on today, Los Angeles, again, every California taxpayer could see soon a $400 rebate from the state to help offset the record high gas prices happening across the nation. 11 Democratic State Assembly members are expected to announce the rebate Thursday. Okay, so sometime today, again, depending on when this video comes out, it's either going to be sometime today that this has already been announced, or yesterday. But anyways, while the rebate is designed to help alleviate the cost of gasoline, it won't be limited to just Californians with cars. Every taxpayer in the state will get a check, even if they don't have a registered vehicle. The program is expected to cost $9 billion out of the state's budget surplus, according to ABC 10 in Sacramento. A refund was first hinted at last week when, in his state of the state, Governor Gavin Newsom said he was working with state legislators to develop a proposal that would put money in Californian pockets. Okay. He also made it clear that he was not encouraging the use of fossil fuels and that California continues its mission to promote clean energy. The rebate proposal comes as Los Angeles average for a gallon of regular gasoline hits $5.87, about 10 cents higher than the state average of $5.77. Some of the highest prices in the state have been recorded in the following areas, according to AAA. We've got San Luis Obispo, Napa, San Rafael, San Francisco, and so on and so forth. So that's all the information that I have for that. But I definitely think that that is good. You guys know that I'm going to update you on that information as it unfolds. So let me just be clear, because I know you guys are going to come for me in the comment section down below. This has not been approved as of yet. They are going to announce the proposal for this today. If everything goes right and everybody is in favor for this, that needs to be in favor for this, then it will be approved. Now, when that will be, I cannot say. So I just want to make that clear before you guys say that I'm giving you information telling you that you're going to get some type of stimulus, and that's not what's happening. This is a proposed, okay, $400 tax surplus payment that the governor is saying he's going to take out of the overwhelmingly high amount of extra tax surplus and give back to the people due to gas prices. The reality is that he has no choice. I told you guys that when I read the article, what was that, weeks back. They have an overwhelmingly extra amount of money and they have to give it back. They have to put it back, okay, into the state. So I, again, will update you guys as that information continues to become available. Now let's shoot on over to, let me see here. Where do I want to go? Because there's just so much, and I don't want to give you, I want to sprinkle it out. I want to spread it out. I want to give y'all a little bit here and there, okay? So let's talk about this one thing here. Actually, not good news. I don't know if you would consider it bad news, but it's news. So serving free lunch to all students, a pandemic solution left out of the new federal spending package, okay? Public schools have been serving all students free meals since the pandemic first disrupted K through 12 education. In March of 2022, Congress rejected calls to keep up the federal funding required to sustain that practice and left that money out of the $1.5 trillion spending package that was just recently signed by our President Joe Biden, okay? In early March of 2022, nearly all U.S. K through 12 school buildings closed due to the pandemic, which we are aware of. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, which administers the federal government's National School Lunch Program, quickly granted waivers to increase program flexibility and accommodate the challenges of the pandemic. That's where we get the pandemic EBT benefits and the emergency SNAP allotments, okay? Has absolutely nothing to do with your regular EBT cases. The pandemic EBT benefits are a result of children who qualify for free or reduced price meals and lunches at school, okay? These waivers, which have been renewed several times, were critically important for school food service programs as the programs abruptly shifted away from serving meals in cafeterias and designed new distribution models to continue to feed students. Many school staff across the country created grab and go meals, which I did talk to you guys about that on this channel as well, that families could pick up, which was particularly important in the spring of 2020 and the following school year. Another major change, which was continued during the 2021-2022 school year, is that the school systems are able to serve meals at all students at no cost. Bottom line, they're not going to be continuing that. They didn't keep that going in the $1.5 trillion spending package that was just recently passed. They did not include any provisions for this program. Okay, so what that means is things is basically going to go back to the way that they were. Prior to the pandemic, it says nearly 30 million lunches were served every school day to K through 12 students through the National School Lunch Program. Schools provided roughly 3/4 of those meals at reduced rates or no cost at all, with the federal government reimbursing a portion of the cost of those meals. Like I said, they're going to go back to the 3-tiered system. This means that next fall, most schools will have to resume the old 3-tiered system where some families don't pay at all, some receive discounted lunches, and others must pay full price. 2 states will buck that trend. California and Maine will continue providing universal school meals after the federal waiver ends due to the measures their state legislatures passed and governors signed into law during the pandemic. So I'm glad about that for California and Maine, but unfortunately all the other states, your governors have not signed any piece of legislation or documentation to keep this program in place. So you're going to go back to that old model where, again, depending on your income, family size, and all of that stuff that goes into configuring how much you're supposed to pay, you're either going to pay a little bit, you're going to pay nothing at all, or you're going to pay more than most. Okay, so I know that that's a bit of a downer. You know, nobody wants to go back to the way things were, unfortunately, but that is unfortunately the way the cookie has crumbled in this particular situation. I don't like it. You know, I do hope that more states jump on board. I don't think that it should be so much of an issue for children to get free or reduced price meals at school. Okay, if you are rich, honestly, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I don't see very many rich kids going to public schools that would have this type of system. Now, I can't speak for private schools. I don't know what the lunch systems are like in those. I just automatically assume that because it's a private school and 9 times out of 10 there's some type of tuition that's involved, that tuition should include the cost of the meals for the children. So in that situation, they don't have a 3-tier. It's just the cost of the tuition, right? But for public schools, I don't know. I mean, I just don't see it. I don't see the, how do I say it? It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't see the benefit of having a 3-tiered system in a public school, because most children that are going to public schools are low income or living below the poverty line. But that is absolutely all that I have for you guys in today's video. Okay, I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys in the least little bit. Absolutely don't forget to check out Ana Luisa, as I will have a link down below in the description box. I don't want you guys to miss out on this sale. Again, they're having a 20% site-wide sale on their website. Super easy. I promise you won't be disappointed once you get these pieces, you try them out and you wear them. Okay, again, I have to give a shout out to Ana Luisa for partnering with me in today's video. And as always, you guys, if you haven't smashed that like button, don't forget to smash that like button, because it really does help to let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and you want me to stick around. As always, I'm going to tell you guys, remember to live, to love, to elevate, because that's all we can do in this life and in the next. And I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Peace, y'all. Bye.